Hyannis, a rematch of last year as well. I'm here with field manager Scott Landers. And Coach, you guys had a really intense game in Game 2 against Katuitt. You had Bryce Evelyn step up to the plate in the top of the ninth, get his first hit of the game on a 1-2 count. Were you trusting Bryce in that moment even before he got up there?
I mean, he's done it for 2 years for us. He did it last year in the playoffs, and honestly, I wouldn't want another person up there at that point in time. He got down 2 strikes, and I was a little worried, but he came through.
You've got Jonathan Bastide, JKG, and him batting 1-2-3 today. They're also your infield. Do you trust those guys a lot, and do you think they've been exercising a lot of leadership lately, especially through these playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, they show up early to the field every day. They've kind of taken the team on their back. They want to be here and they want to win, so they've all 3 of them have put good at bats together throughout the playoffs, and they're hard to strike out, so we put them 1, 2, 3, before the big boppers, and hopefully they can get something going.
Pitching-wise, also against Katuitt, Dalton got off to a bit of a rough start, but really came back. You kept him in the game, and then Henry came in and was phenomenal out of the bullpen. Free also had a good close. Talk about how well the pitching went for you guys against Katuitt as well in Game 2.
I applaud Dalton because he had a bad second inning. We did as a team a bad second inning, and he kind of brushed it off, regathered and refocused, and held us in there until whenever we took him to the 6th inning, when we took him out, and then Henry pitched outstanding, and then Free when he came in. So I think they only had 2 hits after the 3rd inning, so they really did a good job, keeping us where we needed to be to come back and win.
You also then didn't have to use Tristan Smith in a Game 3. You get to throw him out here in Game 1 of the West Division Final. He's been phenomenal lately. Was Cape League Pitcher of the Week last week. Talk about how you've observed his development and success this summer.
Let's knock on some wood again for the 2nd time in a row. But he's been great. He's been growing throughout the summer. His stuff has been really good. He's struggled coming out of the gate each of his last 3 or 4 starts. But after that, he's settled in and really pitched well. So he's had a lot of growth, and hopefully he can continue it tonight.
Again, like I said in the open, a rematch of last year's West Division Final, you versus Beatty and his Harbor Hawks. How are you feeling about taking on Hyannis in this series?
It's always a battle. I love playing those guys. We came into the league or head coaches at the same time. So we've been battling for the last 2 years. It's always a good thing. Just hopefully we come out on top. I got a lot of respect for them. They play hard each and every day. So it's going to be a test for us, and hopefully we